Hi, John Alexander here with the fourth match in my league run with Storm. I kept a 7-card hand. I scribed the Ponder to the top of my library. My opponent's hand is Scalding Town, Volcanic Island, Baleful Strix, Fatal Push, Ponder, Force of Will, and Young Pyromancer. Magic Online broke down when I tried to attempt the Ponder, so the beginning of the game is cut off, which is probably for the better because I've mostly been complaining about how terrible this format is. Okay, so there's Force pitching Strix, that is aggressive. Volcanic not casting Ponder, okay. Scalding Town, that is a good draw. I'm wondering if I should Cabal Therapy for Young Pyromancer here. I think I will. Now opponent has drawn Stifle and we're dead. Or Magic Online just crushes again. Oh, it doesn't. But my computer is really not doing well with the whole recording while playing. Oh, that was a terrible misclick. That was a terrible misclick to make up for. No idea why I did that or how. I did intend to cast the Cabal Therapy, but now we're Brainstorm locked and did not get to cast the Cabal Therapy. Okay, our opponent casts Brainstorm, that is very kind of them. I wouldn't have out of cast the Young Pyromancer. But fair enough. They also did play a land, which is interesting. I could have gotten behind Ponder, tried to dig for Wasteland. Excuse me. But this Brainstorm really doesn't make sense to me. So they have Scalding Town, it's gone, Volcanic is gone. They have Ponder, Fatal Push, Young Pyromancer, 4 mystery cards. Gonna assume the Fatal Push is gonna leave. But yeah, this game is another one that is really not interesting at all. Likely it won't be. I'm very sorry about that. I've now tried to record I think 6 leagues, maybe 5 with Storm the last 2 days, and the number of interesting matches has been 0 actually. I had an interesting, okay, I guess I'm just dead. They put away the Ponder and kept the Baleful Strix. That does not make sense to me. Yeah, I'm gonna therapy them for Young Pyromancer now. Okay, another Brainstorm. I think the only way I can win is if they don't have Young Pyromancer. And if they do, I'm dead. I dropped my pen. Yeah, I really don't like that I have to upload a string of terrible matches, but at least now when I say I'm getting unlucky, people can believe me. Okay, this game I'm not gonna win. So begin sideboarding. This list was given to me by Rodrigo, and he said his boarding plan would be -1 Preordain, -1 Past in Flames, and +2 Fatal Push, which I, excuse me, which I run Sudden Shock over, and therefore I'm bringing Sudden Shock. Maybe I will get to play a game now, would be cool. But yeah, this my experience playing Storm the last 2 days has been awful. I've basically only played against combo and chalice decks. Yes, I would like to play first, and I would like to keep this. Gonna build some goblins now. Wondering if I should Infernal for Dark Ritual or just build 6 goblins. I think 12 goblins is good. Let's go for the Underground Sea. Dark Ritual. If our opponent forces, I'm okay with that. The fact that they don't do anything here makes me believe they do have a force, which is annoying because it means I can only reasonably play 6 goblins. Although I guess I could also cast the second Dark Ritual. Okay, there's force. Fair enough. Wow, Jace. So they're on Grixis control, not Grixis Delver. Which I guess I should know based on the island they showed me. So they have Probe and Therapy, likely. Draws a card, plays a Delta, cracks the Delta, and is this Cabal Therapy. I can still build 10 goblins next turn, which I am going to do if my opponent doesn't cast this card here. Okay, they have Ponder. The line is land Dark Ritual, Infernal Tutor, and then play 2 petals. Okay, maybe I want to hold off on the Infernal Tutor then. Although I guess 6 goblins doesn't really get there. This is hard. I think I like this line. Ponder, not shuffling. Interesting. If this Dark Ritual resolves, I can cast Infernal Tutor. If they force the Infernal Tutor, I get a Cabal Ritual. Actually, I don't even need to Cabal Ritual then I get to keep the Cabal Ritual. No, I do have to use it. Do they have another force? Do they have a Daze? I don't know. If they Daze, I'm only going to cast Petal into empty then. They likely don't have Daze. So drawing the empty here is really weird because it makes our opponent play in a certain way that is slightly unusual. Okay, so they force this. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch Underground Sea, not that it really makes a difference. Play this Cabal Ritual and then generate 12 goblins. Our opponent forcing the Dark Ritual, the Infernal Tutor indicates to me that they don't have outs to empty. Okay, so that was also not really a game. At least there was some interaction. I think this was actually the most interesting game I've played with Storm in the last 2 days. And I'm wondering if I should be not bringing the sudden shocks. Excuse me. Speaking so much, I'm not used to it, so I have to yawn a lot because I don't have that much oxygen intake. I really dislike this hand. I think I have to mulligan. And I guess this is a keep. And this is 8 goblins on turn 1, which I hope is gonna be enough. Okay, so no stifle. Our opponent could very well have Flusterstorm, but I don't think we can beat that with this hand anyway. Spell Pierce. That is very annoying. Because now we actually have nothing. Prop. Yeah, we have nothing now. That is quite unfortunate. Our opponent likely has more counter magic in hand because they didn't take that long to keep their 7, and you don't keep a 7 that's only spell pierce. At least you don't snap keep it. But this is not looking great. Drawing petals. Annoying. I could have scryed the other petal to the bottom, but I think it was worth it. Of course it was risky, but... And that's 2 lands, 3 petals, or 2 lands, 2 petals, an Infernal and an empty, doesn't really get anywhere. So let's play this Ponder. Interesting. As good a card as Pass in Flames is, I think I have to shuffle because I need rituals. Let's shuffle. Infernal, terrible draw. Not playing the land in case of Wasteland. And Brainstorm, great. I really don't see myself winning this game, but that's how it's been going so far. So, opponent is Brainstorm locked though, so well it means I have 6 spells in it. Okay, Surgical, Ponder, fair enough. Follow up, Ponder into Cabal Therapy, and with it. I wonder what would have happened if our opponent hadn't spell pierced the Lotus Petal, or if I had tried to play around it by only casting Lotus Petals turn 2. I think that was a reasonable line, somewhat reasonable, but 8 goblins turn 1 is infinitely better than 8 goblins turn 2. Snapcaster Probe, okay. 16 life. So if I probe into like Dark Ritual here, I might win. Not like this though. This is great. Well, at least now if I say I get unlucky when I play Storm, people can believe me, because this is definitely not lucky. And this is how the entire league has been going so far. Yeah. What can you do, I guess? And there's the Delta, and there's Cabal Therapy, I guess. Or Gomak Angler, judging by how long it takes. Oh, Thoughtseize. Okay, so they take the empty now. Do they, though? I actually think they should take the Tendrils. Yeah, okay. That is indeed what they do. And there's a Dark Ritual. Quite dead to Cabal Therapy, but I'm quite dead to Cabal Therapy either way. So let's play it this way. Paramancer into Cabal Therapy. This game is great. Of course. So they take my Infernals, they take my Dark Rituals, and have me dead in about 2 turns. Of course, I could have gone for the Dark Ritual empty last turn, but that loses to any form of counter magic. And I'm not a big fan of that, especially if my opponent has perfect information. I think I would have gone for it had my opponent not known all my cards. Wow, letting me keep the Infernals. Okay. Surgical on Infernal. Wow. I'm just getting destroyed. So if my opponent does not have Force of Will, they are actually dead. I'm definitely gonna go cast this Past in Flames here. That was a very good brainstorm. Huh. So cast this LED. So our opponent actually needs 2 counters, or counter plus Graveyard Hate to win this. Let's go fetch Volcanic. So why not? Right. Wow, did this actually just happen? Did this just really happen? Oh, I actually stole my opponent money. I wasn't intending to do that. Well, I guess I'm 1-3 now. Blowing up money for no reason. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow with the last match in this glorious league run with Storm. Take care.